Welcome to a Monday edition of Autoweek TV. Let's get the week started with a fast lap around the auto world. A pickup truck remains a high priority for the Jeep brand, but Jeep CEO Michael Manley says the vehicle is still at least 4 years away. Manley told Automotive News that it is too late in the current Jeep Wrangler's product cycle to add a pickup variant. The next opportunity will come in 2015 or 2016, when the Wrangler is scheduled for a design refreshing. Now, in other product news, Audi is debating whether to bring the Q3 crossover to the U.S. market. The Q3 went on sale in Europe last year. One big hurdle is price. Audi execs say it has to be low enough to attract U.S. buyers, but high enough to turn a profit. Audi may reconsider its options when the Q3 is restyled in 3 years. The U sedan concept that debuted on the Volvo stand in Frankfurt last week is headed for production. Volvo's board of directors has already signed off on production of a car based on the concept. Look for it to land at dealerships around 2015. The concept rides on Volvo's new front-wheel drive platform. The platform will be used for the next generation of Volvo's 60, 70, 80, and 90 series cars. And all will be powered by 4-cylinder engines. Okay, we're more than halfway through our year-long test of the Subaru Impreza WRX STi. For an update on how it's going, here are editors Jonathan Wong and Jake Lingeman.
Hi, I'm Jake Lingeman with Autoweek, and this is Associate Editor John Wong, and we are in the 2011 Subaru WRX STi.
We've had this car for 6 months now in our long-term fleet. They redid the whole suspension, and then in 2008, when they brought the new generation with the hatch, they softened it up a lot. The whole idea back then was to appeal to a broader audience instead of the hardcore Subaru rally nuts.
And we complained. And
to Subaru's credit, they listened and they brought it back and really tightened up the car.
So we've had it in our fleet for 6 months now,
yep.
And I gotta say, the last few comments I was reading, a lot of love for the Subaru, a lot of love. I mean, another great weekend in the STi, had a fun time in the STi last night. Always a good time to have the STi. Comments like that all over the notes.
What can you really complain about? All-wheel drive, 305 horsepower from a turbocharged 4-cylinder, a 6-speed manual transmission. It's a pretty pure performance car.
Well, my latest jaunt in it was up towards my cottage in the northern area of Michigan, which is all dirt roads, and it was a blast out there. I mean, once I turned the traction control off and messed around with the center differential buttons and all that stuff, it was just so fun. Super easy to handle on the slippery gravel, and you can move your torque forward and move it back, to get the kind of handling that you want, right?
Mechanically, it's been solid. No problems whatsoever. I mean, this engine's been around for a long time. This transmission's been around for a long time. It's pretty battle tested.
Yeah, I think so. It definitely doesn't beat you up like some of the harder core sports cars that we have. It takes a pretty big pothole to make me say like, dang.
I mean, even around Detroit, all the giant potholes and ruts that we have around here, it's still not jarring by any means. I mean, I never got out of this car with like a achy lower back or anything like that.
Tell us what this car compares to. Probably the Evo for sure.
Yeah, that's basically the simple, most clear competitor for sure, the Mitsubishi Evolution. I mean, for like an everyday standpoint, all around, I'd take an STi because, I mean, like I said, it's tightened up a lot and it looks great and it's been still reliable for sure.
All right, so the price of this Subaru, the 2011 STi, is about $39,900 or something like that.
It's because we got the limited model with the leather seats, the sunroof, fog lamps, ABS rims. So this is like the top STi that you can get, but it's a lot of money still, for sure. I mean, when these cars first came out, you're talking $30,000.
Yeah, they were the budget.
Yeah, it's a budget, sport compact, which was insane. And you got all this power and all this performance for this money, but when you're talking near $40,000, for not that much more, you could find yourself in a 3 Series or some sort. So there you have it. We're at 6 months in with our 2011 Subaru STi. It's been reliable, it's been fast. No one's complained about having it, no one's sick of it, and I expect it to cover many more miles in the next 6 months and continue to be a blast.
Absolutely, I totally agree. And I'm Jake Lingeman, and this is John Wong for Autoweek. Enjoy the drive.
Thanks, guys. Check in with AutoweekRacing.com later today for coverage of the rain-delayed NASCAR race near Chicago. We'll be back tomorrow with another high-octane look at the auto world. Until then, enjoy the drive. Thanks for watching today's edition of Autoweek TV. Be sure to catch all the latest car enthusiast news on Autoweek.com, in Autoweek magazine, and in Autoweek's iPad edition.